Good morning, Virgos. Welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is your mid-July to end of July 2017 reading. It's morning time. I have a difficult time with mornings. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, as we begin to do the Virgo reading for mid to end July, please provide us with a word of prayer for when we go to close at the end. We won't look at that now. Thank you. What I've been doing for everyone with these readings is kind of getting an overall message, but starting out to see if there are any particular messages that need to come in regarding career and finance. But in a couple of the previous videos, I found out that love needed to be discussed during the financial readings. So I think what I'm going to do, because I can only pull in so many messages, and honestly, when you're trying to translate them into words, that's why a lot of readers you'll see kind of just get jumbled up with their words. It's because you're trying to do a lot in your head at one time to try and clearly describe things. Okay, if that makes sense. So just have patience with Spirit at this time. Now, the card representing Virgo's current life path here on Earth at this time is the Grove card. This is about taking a minute to really go within and think in a quiet spot, in a space of your own, about, for some of you, when I noticed the 21, 2 plus 1 is 3. Maybe there's a third person, and I'm feeling it like it's somebody outside of your path that, even if, I think it's more of a, okay, it could be 3 contracts, 3 clients, 3 something with regards to finances, but I'm thinking of someone who has someone that nobody really knows about, and they're kind of keeping them to themselves for some reason, and they're thinking deeply about that. Yet at the same time, the card that's crossing that one is the Summoning card. So some of you are sitting there thinking about maybe this third person. And that could mean, like, I have my financial life, I have my home life where I have me and my dogs, and then now I have this third situation. And I'm doing thoughts about the situation. I'm trying to get clear about the situation, and yet I may be summoning in this situation. So these are the Wisdom of the House of Night deck by PC Cast and Colette Baron Reed. And what I'm going to do is combine the Rider-Waite deck for further clarification as we move through the reading, each step of this reading. Okay, so some of you might be fantasizing about someone outside of your path. Maybe there's offers that are not true or false promises. Maybe that's why some of you seem unclear. The card crossing that one is the Summoning card. And Spirit's giving you the 4 of Swords. So this kind of makes you feel like you want to summon something to transpire on your path. But Spirit sees that you've spent 3 of your 4 swords in battle and that you are waiting, and they're helping you to wait, to decide on whether or not you want to summon this third part into your life. In your thoughts position, maybe some of you have been trying to connect to higher energy, spirit, whatever it is for you, and know that you're calling in some sort of a warrior type energy who's going to stand by you as you are coming through the reality that maybe something has to end. Now, in your foundation for Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, it's a general read, we have movement, okay? Movement in the foundation. And looking at things from every perspective before making any definite decision. In the recent past, I just heard 2 people, definite decision about 2 people. Okay. In the recent past, we have differences. So someone that you met in the past may have been completely different than you. See, one cat is white and one is black. But there's 2 types of fruit here, but they're both fruit. So if you've been working too hard to figure out what the difference is, some of you have gone in to put time and effort into deciding to move forward on your path, basically. Now, in the next few weeks, Some of you may feel a little bit alone, but I think it's because you're drawing within yourselves to maybe just focus on work. Maybe just to give yourself some attention. You know, maybe somebody wants to go sit and talk with a therapist, or someone wants a massage, or someone wants to get a pedicure, or someone wants to get acupuncture. Something where someone can just kind of let the stress out and start kind of moving forward in a new direction. Tired of kind of sitting in this haze of nothingness, really. Now, in the next 4 to 6 weeks, Spirit's saying you have control over listening, not to what is being said, but to what is not being said, while you are taking this time. And some of you may be offered a new path in love by Spirit. Wow, this is a really big decision for some people. Maybe you're working hard, but you're feeling invisible. Maybe you want a new path in love, but you're listening, you're waiting on action. That's what this is about. Someone outside of your path is trying to figure out and listen to Spirit with regards to how to cut things out of their path. And some of you may be waiting and wondering about whether or not this person will change their path somehow. Wondering if it's your soulmate, basically. And your hopes and fears of some of you are that, okay, this person is absolutely beautiful, but Spirit's saying, make sure beauty is not only skin deep. That could be referring to some of you who need to recognize that, or someone else. That beauty comes down to what you share together in a connection. And maybe some of you are starting to hope for this. In the outcome position, we have chaos. And some of you are going within with the energies of the Hermit card to manifest spiritually for a while. So maybe the chaos is finally deciding to do something that you've thought long and hard about, and it rubs some people the wrong way. The card overlooking the entire read is rigidity, basically. You're feeling, maybe you're thinking that someone's being rigid, but really, you know, we each have our own path. And to me, if you look closely, this person's wall has a strong, bright light behind their wall. So that means somebody is working on themselves. And maybe that's why you seem unclear. Maybe some of you are waiting for something, but this person is coping with issues, trying to figure out issues. I think they're trying to figure out how to jump out on a new path and take a risk. But things appear to be complicated at this time. Whether it has to do with a financial or career opportunity, or whether it has to do with a passionate connection. Spirit's telling some of you that what you need to learn is that fulfillment is more about equal fairness, balance, equality. And that whatever situation you're in, if you end up feeling down and up at night because of it, it may be time to let go. Others of you in the next 3 to 6 months are receiving the deceit card. So is someone being deceptive, or you being deceptive, trying to connect out to someone who doesn't always connect out, trying to maybe get on the web and see who else is available? Are you deceiving yourself somehow? Some of that is what this clarity is going to be about. Figuring out why you are so left in the dark with your emotions. Taking an oath to start to create a very happy family life with a lot of abundance, but a lot of love. See, there's a lot of family members and pets and beautiful surroundings and nice things, but taking an oath to decide what it is you truly want. Some of you, not all of you, because they are only certain messages, are in denial that maybe you've been a little bit like the magician, presenting yourself in a way that maybe isn't your whole self or your true self. And why? Because you're trying to remain loyal either to someone else or to yourself. You're still reminiscing about something from the past that created a lot of who you are on your life path. And now you're contemplating creating forward a new path, a new bush of coins over here that's going to be better than this one because of what you had to experience. And now take from the fact that you have been very loyal to someone in that past, and yes, it was an awesome connection and it meant the world to you, but now it's time to get loyal and honest. Be loyal to yourself about what it is you feel in your heart as you create a path forward, and know that you have the energies of the Strength card to finally figure out this path behind you. Some are mourning something from the past that is going into the sand, but Spirit gives you this card to show you the 2 cups that are already waiting behind you, full of prosperity, abundance, and love. So, let's move on to the second card. Wow, I just went really deep with that. But I was getting a lot of different energies, so I doubt a lot of those are going to be specifically for a person, but they could have been for a few different people. Like I said, I pull in different energies as I'm doing this, and I'm trying to decipher things with regards to love energies and finance energies, and what Spirit's trying to say about different thoughts that different people may in their energies. It's just a long story. But basically, if you want me to pull your direct energies, you can email me at josiek42@gmail.com. Now, should this be a financial reading? I can look at it a different way. Some of you are going within to deep to figure out if you're being offered a real financial opportunity or if it's just a bunch of baloney. You're taking time to summon in, maybe pray and hope and manifest and keep thinking about the dollar number that you want to be making, and you're being forced to be patient at this time. Know that if, as you ask Spirit to help you to succeed, Spirit's going to be there for you as maybe you see something coming to an end, maybe a department, a division, a business, but that gives you the opportunity to move forward. So in the meantime, while you're waiting, put a lot of thoughts into a project that is and start it to move forward by making it bigger, better, faster, more something. Okay, in the recent past, we have differences, working hard with someone through a bunch of differences, dealing with different offers, wanting to move forward, trying to make the right choice, and in the next few weeks, doing very, very well as you take time to kind of go within and think about a new idea, a new project. This is going to get you a lot of acclaim, and it's going to bring you some good money. So listening closely to an offer or opportunity that's coming in, and listening closely to Spirit about what it is you need to cut out. Something probably will have to go unless there's enough money to continue to run something and to add this new idea. But I do feel with the High Priestess of Air, they're asking for you to listen about what is being cut away and come to terms with that so that you can get excited about moving forward. In the next, in hopes and fears, wanting a new business location, remember, it may look good on the outside. Make sure you thoroughly go through whatever this location connection, maybe a new home is, to make sure that home is all wired properly and all those little things you have to take care of. In the outcome position, we have chaos and some of you just completely going into spiritual transformation because maybe you feel someone's not letting you in. I'm hearing a message about mirroring, that what you put out is what you get back from certain people. You will draw the energies you have, similar people to you who are going through the same types of situations as you are. And that's what draws people in. Now, you can remain in a connection with someone that maybe in the beginning it was crazy and fun, and so were you, but maybe some of you might be feeling about getting a little more serious about family and etc., and are trying to decide, do I stay with something or someone or this project or this business, or do I move forward? And Spirit is, of course, reminding you that you get to make any choice you want, but that they're guiding you to make the right choice. They're guiding you to take some time and to create some new idea, especially with regards to finances. If it's love, give something time and listen, okay? Look I shuffled these cards and you guys got choices. And if you'll notice, he's got a white wing and a black wing. So that's making a good choice or a bad choice. Where are you guys at with that? Because on the bottom of this deck, I see the Tower again. So know that if you make a bad choice, I think you guys know what the choices are, and that's why spirits kind of will guide you. But, you know, if you make whatever choice you make, we will always be here to support you and bless you and bring you the best of that. But we pull our experiences into our path, okay? Now I'm going to pull some cards from the Oracle of Shadows and Light deck. Actually, a card by Lucy Cavendish. See, not speaking today because Spirit is very strong today, the 8th of July. All right, now, the card I'm pulling for you guys is the number 3 again. Interesting. The Sea Beacon Fairy is here saying guidance, yes, but where will it lead you? Okay, so that doesn't sound very trusting. Let me look at the card, or the book, I'm sorry, and see what Spirit wants to explain here. Sometimes when a clear path seems to be taking you in the right direction, it helps to know who's holding the light up. Because while this beautiful Sea Beacon Fairy is most certainly guiding a lost ship, who knows whether she leads it towards the rocks or towards a safe harbor. And this is the choice you have to make now. Is this path that is clearly being lit the right one simply because there's light? Is this source true? Is it a true and good guide? Would you be best to wait another way out of the storm, or are you eager to avoid the storm and challenge that you will follow the first light that comes along? Okay, so are you eager to avoid a storm and challenge that you'll follow the first light that comes along? A perfect solution to the problem has been presented to you, but whether it is wise to take it is another thing altogether. You may have the resources and opportunities that you are aware of, and then you are allowing yourself to believe in. Okay, you have more resources and opportunities than you are allowing yourself to believe in. Do not be too quick to follow the first opportunity that comes. Wait and check your sources and your inner wisdom. There may be many paths and solutions, many solutions. Not all advice will be right for you. Wow, so you're going to have to trust the guidance of Spirit at this time, you guys. Whether you are spiritual or not, know, and you can test yourself. Say, you know, Spirit, if you're listening to me in the next day or so, please provide me with a penny I find on the ground or a flower that is purple. I don't know, something. And then you have to continue to manifest by thinking of that purple flower, what it might look like. Keep hoping, Spirit, for it to show up somewhere. And then it's almost like as you kind of forget about it, all of a sudden you walk past something and it'll hit you. That happens when you get more in touch. Spirits can actually answer questions for you. You'll hear things on the radio, you'll pass by conversations, and then you'll get the answer and go, that was the answer. I can't even explain how you know when it is, but you do. So, continuing on, I'm going to ask for more answers from the Angel Answers deck by Doreen Virtue. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, can you please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign with more spiritual messages regarding their mid-July to end of July 2017 reading? Well, Spirit's saying, take action. Spirit's also saying that this situation's going to improve. Good. All right. I love these cards. These Angel Answers, they're all super bright, yellow, shiny, nice and happy cards. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please continue to bless us with more messages for those born under the sign of Virgo for mid-July to the end of July 2017 for clarification. Take action. Some of you are going to go race into someone, or someone's going to race in towards you. And Spirit, you're going to get a lot of attention. And Spirit's saying that the situation's going to improve. Now, when this person comes in, if this is a fire sign for some of you, Sagittarius or Leo, and maybe even if it isn't, someone's going to take action or you're going to take action and somebody's going to be moving quick. So you got to think about, as you're taking this quick action, what your intentions are going to be, maybe long term. Okay, I don't know why I'm even saying that, but in your thoughts position, if you believe that you can start a new path and get to the truth of a situation and within yourself manifest that inner spiritual transformation to take place and realize what it is you want, you can conquer this path that you've been struggling on by claiming a new direction. And it may be difficult because sometimes you have to let others go when you make a new direction. But in your foundation, Spirit's telling you that something is going to transpire within the next few months. Interesting. So some of you might be connected to someone who is addicted to either a substance or some earthbound situation, person, position, whatever. And within the next few months, I think you're going to, whoever this message is for, work yourself through that and out of that, because you're taking action and you are believing that a new start will get you the acknowledgement you deserve and that your situation will improve. In the recent past, no need to worry. Spirit says, hand all of your worries to Spirit and then enjoy your day, because the angels will be busily working. See, they're putting you in a pause mode. They're working on your behalf, or have been in the past, to help you to make the right choice with your last sword. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, Spirit's telling you it will be time. See, they're connecting to Spirit to finally ask Spirit to help you to let go. Let go of fantasies, of false promises, of fantasy. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, I thought Spirit would have you taking more action, but we are receiving the wait card. So this is what you have control over. You have control over waiting and observing. That's what it is about, listening and watching and waiting and observing for something to blow up or surprise you with regards to something or someone around you who may not be healthy for you, okay? Someone outside your guys' path is wanting to communicate clearly, or you're wanting to communicate clearly to someone else who is in a very financially independent situation. Some of you have to let go of something old in order to start something new and to communicate with somebody who looks so much more healthy for your life. For some of you, it could be that this person does have a fiery nature, Sagittarius or Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. You are hoping in your hopes and fears position, you guys, of big happy changes, which means when you hope for it, you can manifest that. So super cool. Hopes and fears, finding that new home, moving in, having a family, getting married, enjoying a happily ever after. So this is a new home location, new business location, maybe changes to a home, but I believe bringing someone into your home or actually moving in maybe with someone. So that's a hope for you guys, believe it or not. Now in the outcome position, in the near future, here you are manifesting again, going within in the same position, thinking about these things. How do I let go of something that's not healthy or someone who's not healthy for me within the next few months? How can I wait and observe and then take action and know that if I believe this new path, this new way of being is going to help me actually not only for you to get the acknowledgement you deserve from others, but the self-love that you've been not providing for some of yourselves. Let go of the fantasy, wait for the reality to step in your face, and communicate clearly with somebody out there who is just a very kind, giving, loving person who does well with regards to their finances. I almost feel like some of you used to put finances first, and at this point you're saying, you know what, maybe love is the better way to focus when it comes to love connections. Now, and that's some of you, not all of you. I'm just saying, I'm pulling from whoever energies needed to hear that. Okay, so apply it if it does need to be applied, and if not, write me at josiek42@gmail.com and I'll do a personal one for you. You can attach it to your email for $40, download it on your computer or phone, and save it for however long you want. Now, the card overlooking the entire read is a year from now. So Spirit is telling you a year from now, you guys, don't stop. A year from now, you're going to make a decision, maybe with regards to finances that some of you have been putting it off. Maybe you need to let go of a way or a place or a financial way of being and let something fold and communicate clearly to others about building new things. And those are some decisions that are going to be made. And Spirit's saying, no matter how tough a decision gets, don't put the blindfold on. Look clearly at what it is you need to make a choice about and get to a point of forgiveness. Look at all this, and you guys finally forgive, and as soon as you forgive someone, your heart opens a new space for someone else to come in, and that's when a new love path takes place. Okay? So Spirit's saying in the next 3 to 6 months, some of you need to reconsider this offer from the universe to step into this portal of the New World Major Arcana card and find yourself in a whole different mindset, like learning, going full circle, learning what you did on this path and stepping into a new path in a new way as almost a new person somehow. If some of you have been worrying about hearing eventually about finances, yes, you'll get a message with regards to finances. It may take a little while because I feel some of you are meant to pause for a moment and focus on your love energies and let Spirit just hand your worries about finances to Spirit and they'll take care of that. There is the abundance card here. Listen to your intuition. It doesn't take a lot of hard work. It takes connecting to Spirit. If some of you guys want something to be a well-paying, good outcome, highly financial position, then ask Spirit to bring that to you. Just make sure you take the steps, because we have to take the physical steps and spend the energy here while they're working on their end to do stuff that I'm sure is a lot harder than what it is we do. Or maybe it's easy for them, I don't know. So let's go ahead and look at someone that you guys might be thinking about at this time. All right, so or a situation. Think about a situation, person, whatever's been on your mind, okay, Virgos? And I'm going to pull a card, well, a few cards from the Tarot of the Hidden Realm deck. And I'm going to actually take a look at your thoughts, perspectives, your thoughts, feelings, emotions, viewpoints, perspectives, and responses to the environments you will find yourselves in the next month and a half or so. So this is responding to a person or a situation. Some of you might be starting out very focused on to me, this has a lot to do with investment and retirement when I see that card. Maybe some of you are worried about that, or something happened about money. I'm going to confirm now with the Rider-Waite deck next. In your thoughts, some of you are really trying to be structured, organized, focused. Maybe you're just fearing a money loss. Some of you have someone or something in your foundation that is not healthy. And in the recent past, maybe you received some sort of offer and you weren't very excited about it. But in the next few weeks, Spirit's saying put a lot of time and energy slowly into creating something new. Or bringing something you already have that's profitable to a higher level somehow, okay? In the next 4 to 6 weeks, you have control over coming out of this space of not wanting to deal over here. Sorry. Yeah, and you're going to have to take some steps to figure out how to deal with a situation that is not healthy. Again, this could be anything earthbound, substance, situation, person, whatever it is that you know is not healthy. You can feel it. Someone outside of your path is stepping into a new path of career and finances. Some of you are hoping that a connection from a distance will come together in a way that is beautiful. In your outcome position, some of you are standing on the precipice of intense thoughts where I can take care of myself no matter what, whether a person comes in my life or not. I don't care if I'm alone or, you know. But you do, because in your hopes position, you guys are hoping for this. So let's clarify. Now, in another layout to my right, I did a little summary with the same Tarot of the Hidden Realm deck, and Spirit's saying that you are thinking in the first week and a half or so that you need to do what it is you need to do, involving someone who may be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Or this is you cutting someone out of a situation that involves 3 people and having to put an end to something that will cause heartache, romanticizing and fantasizing about a love offer, something that's kind of come and gone, and now maybe you're starting to hope and wish for. Part of you wants to just take off and not care about anybody else's feelings, and part of you gets angry and frustrated and wants to talk about something in a serious manner. But Spirit wants you to continue to look forward in your path at the wonderful good things you have around you, your beautiful home life and your lifestyle and think about this new path for a while. Spirit has it here if you're ready to start a new love path. Make sure there's not too much partying. Make sure you've grown maturity-wise about relationships and your perspective. And use the inner strength that you may not think you have as you try and create either this new tree of life for yourself, a tree of finances, another division of a business, growing a family tree with someone new. Some of you may have your eyes on someone who's very enchanting and want to open up your heart to that person. So some of you in the next, 4 to 6 weeks will be, and I know this is just to the end of the reading, but energies go on, and some people are in rising and moon, and I'm trying to cover everyone. Riding the fairy stallion, not caring about where you're going, just enjoying the journey so that this person can offer love. Or this person is making a wish because they see you are focused, structured, and organized, that you are really hoping to bring together a connection from another business location. Partnering up with somebody seems to be coming through. Putting an end to the way of life that has kind of maintained you up to this point. Putting an end maybe to a person who is an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, because it's a general reading. Or deciding to make a new choice and to tell people this is the way it's going to be. This is what I'm cutting out of my path. I'm starting new, and only these people are allowed within my boundaries. That's why you guys are getting kind of serious. And some of you are thinking about 3. I don't know if this is 3 projects, 3 businesses, 3 people connected somehow, or if this is like 3 people in a love relationship, and that there may be someone at a distance who you know is not healthy for you. Maybe some of you want to send out a one-way message and say, just so you know, things weren't what I thought they were, I'm hearing. Looking back to the past, but also being depressed and sad still, but that was the past. Now you guys are kind of coming out of that because you're putting yourself into a real focused project or thinking about working on not being so closed up. If this is a love reading, if you're looking for creating something slowly, you're going to have to open up your heart. And I feel like that is even with regards to business. And these are Pentacle cards. If you're creating something slow, remember to be open, fair, honest, and share who you are deeply with people, because it's trust that brings people together with regards to business. Now, in the next 4 to 6 weeks, you got to get out of your head. You got to not hide. You got to just do what needs to be done and work through whatever needs to be worked through. Talk to friends, something. Talk to someone important. People always want to help one another. We're all connected. You may be sending out messages to someone around you with regards to a new path of finances. And it may be scary, but I think you guys might be celebrating this. If it's finances, you're heading in a good direction. An offer's coming in, and you're hoping that that offer will work out that way. Pardon my dogs. Okay, they're better now. All right. 8 of Swords. I can last and I can make it through and I can do whatever I want and I'll survive no matter what. So you might be coming a little strong, okay? If you guys decide to offer your heart and step forward because you really want to connect and come together with someone, and this is in your hopes position, you guys can manifest this, but don't manifest it with these types of energies. That's not very affectionate and loving. Trying to see who you guys are thinking about. It could be that you're thinking of a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Yeah, you guys are going to get really good messages and be celebrating about a new path in finances and career. So if somebody's making a choice to move on, now is the time to move on, to add, to change, to develop something more, okay? Maybe that's why you're thinking of the money you have to spend. So in a summary to my right, we have hoping, wishing, and praying on a star. So you have the star energies to bring someone or something in that hopefully is built on a solid foundation that isn't just about passion and lust and intensity, though those things are great. Keep in mind that fantasy can make a connection be built only on outer love and lust. And if there isn't time spent building a foundation, The card right behind it says people will just be walking away. They'll come back and then they'll walk away. And then they'll come back and then they'll walk away. Okay? So in the next few weeks, we have you guys wanting to lay down a situation with regards to wands or finances and career. This is Spirit's way of saying, yes, you're getting there. You're planting a new tree. You're starting a new direction. And I think some of you guys are going to get really excited about this new direction, especially in the next few weeks. So something big with money is coming up. Good for you guys. If it's love, it's talking about putting down maybe a battle so you can, not a battle, a connection that's maybe been a bit of a struggle and wanting to kind of just fly free for a minute and think about what it is you truly want. Some of you want to go and offer something, and it's a pretty serious offer actually, to someone who could be a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, but you're unsure. Very unsure. And Spirit's saying it's because you're getting up in your head. Think about what the right thing is to do. And Spirit's right within you to tell you right and wrong, and you can feel it. We feel wrong when wrong is happening, okay? So the final cards speak of the Empress energies. This is awesome. You're able to spend the next 3 months or so planting a new path for yourself. Not planting. Spirit's helping you to give birth to something new. And it's almost like giving birth to yourself. You're being reborn from the ashes like the phoenix because of a spiritual lesson. And you guys are going to now build or give birth or start something that is brand spanking new in your life somehow, okay? And I'd have to do a personal reading to kind of get more information and give you more information. So there we go. I went a little long and I apologize. I am just going to quick get to the Mary Queen of Angel card that we pulled at the beginning to represent the end. The final word of prayer. And this is home. Oh, I trust and follow my divine guidance about my home. So maybe you guys will be spending some time at home in the next month and a half or so. And it's a good time to meditate, to connect with Spirit. Whether it has to do with money or love, I feel good things will come if you take some time to go within and figure out through spiritual growth how far you've come, who you used to be, who you are now, and who you're going to be as you make all these big decisions moving forward into August. Because I think August is going to be a pretty big month. Thank you so much for coming by my channel. Take care and God bless.